Welcome to Easy 3 Sport Production. I'm your host, Suttles, and today we're going to talk about the mastermind plan that Dave Gettlemen and Joe Judge have been putting together during this offseason. Let's get it. First off, I want to thank all of my subscribers. Y'all have been there with me. I just want to thank you. I really have no other words for you because I know I haven't posted in a very long time. I've been going through a lot of things between work, family, COVID problems in the family. It's been a lot going on for me. I haven't had time at all, even for myself. So I just really want to thank all the subscribers that's been around, that's been commenting out to me. I really do appreciate it. But now, let's get to the video. The New York Giants. Oh, man. The New York Giants this offseason has taken it to another level. Now, I really want to dismiss a lot of these naysayers, and they're like, oh my God, we're spending so much money. This is like 2016 all over again. Pump the brakes and let me explain. This is the work, and this is how a good functioning organization looks like. This is what they look like. When they draft a quarterback, they give the quarterback every opportunity to succeed. And this is what Dave Gettleman and Joe Judge is doing for Daniel Jones at this moment. Daniel Jones is coming into his third year. We need to see if this is the guy or if he isn't the guy. Now, his rookie year, he had 24 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. He looked real good. Everybody was kind of high on him. He comes back in the second season. He made a lot of improvements with his mechanics, with his skills, but it didn't transpire statistically in the Jason Garrett's offense. So now everybody thinks that he took a regression, but I really do like what he did last year, setting up the hard counts. You can see that he was getting more in tune with finding out what's going on the field, who the mic is, what kind of coverage it is. So those are the kinds of things, those are the small things, the small steps that he took. But he needs to take one giant leap. And with the offseason acquisition so far, this has been exactly what we have been asking for. Now, the offensive line still has a lot to be desired, but they did restructure a lot of contracts and they moved some pieces around. Now, we're going to see what they're going to do in the draft, but at the end of the day, this offensive line still needs to be worked on, but we are heading in the right direction, and especially this season with OTAs, mini camps, training camp, I don't doubt that this offensive line is going to be a lot better than what they were last year. Now we're talking about the big guy, Kenny Galladay. We got him off of free agency, and the way that they did the contract, don't let ESPN really, blow your head up and everything like that. Like, oh man, they're spending so much money on Kenny Galladay. Like, he only counting $4.5 million to this year's salary, $21.5 next year, $21.5 the year after that. But in that third year, we can actually release him, and it'll only be a dead cap hit of $10 million. And then in his fourth year, he makes 21 plus million. But if we cut him, there's no dead cap hit. So the contract is structured for everything for Daniel Jones for when he's up to get paid. But Kenny Galladay is going to make a big impact for Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones has been the number one guy throwing in tight windows for the past 2 years. That means his wide receivers do not create separation at all. So now when you get a big bodied receiver like Kenny Galladay, who's going to catch those contested catches, he's going to look good. And now this also puts Slayton back in his natural position at the wide receiver 2. We've seen what he did as a wide receiver 1. He was not up for the task. But that wide receiver 2, we've seen what he did in his rookie season. I believe that he's going to come back a lot better. Sterling Shepard is going to be Sterling Shepard. He is our slot receiver. He knows how to get open. The problem with him is concussions and injuries. Now, it's going to be very interesting what we're going to do in the draft, because if we're drafting a first or second round wide receiver, especially the one that plays the slot, it's going to tell a lot of what we're going to do with Sterling Shepard going forward. We also got John Ross. He's injury prone, but at the end of the day, it's a low risk, high reward type of contract. He's another weapon who can stretch the field. He ran the fastest 40 time ever, but Cincinnati didn't really know how to use him. let's see if Joe Judge and Jason Garrett can learn how to use them. Now, Kyle Rudolph, that was also a very big pickup because he's also a big body big body tight end who blocks, who knows exactly how to get open, and he's a contested catcher. And now with Saquon Barkley coming back, all this points to is every opportunity for Daniel Jones to succeed. And this is what good organizations do. They draft a quarterback, they see what he can do, and they put him in the best position to succeed. And that's what we're doing, Giants Nation. So don't let ESPN, don't let all these gurus and say, oh, they're spending so much money, I don't think that it's going to work. It's going to work because this is also the thing too. They're setting everything up. All these contracts are set up so that they're all coming off when Daniel Jones is set to get paid. Now, if Daniel Jones isn't the guy and we have to go back and draft a rookie quarterback, that rookie quarterback will be coming into a better situation than Daniel Jones came into. So he may have a better opportunity to be further along in the scale of being the quarterback that we're looking for, opposed to what Daniel Jones was. But this is this is Daniel Jones' third year, and everything is set up for him to be successful. He has his number one wide receiver. He has his number two wide receiver. He has Saquon Barkley. He has a competent line. He has the tight ends who can, one, get open, who can catch contested passes, and hopefully, Stonehand Ingram can improve and actually catch the ball this season, and then we can be rolling on with our offense. Our offense should be a lot better than what it was last year. And this is also setting up because of what they did on the defensive side. They signed some defensive tackles. They re-signed Austin Johnson. They just got Danny Sheldon yesterday to replace Dalvin Tomlinson. They went out and got Adoree Jackson. Our secondary is set. We got that cornerback 2 position. Leo, they signed him to a big contract. So he's going to be putting the pressure up the middle. Him, Dexter Lawrence, Austin Johnson, B.J. Hill, Sheldon, all those guys going to be stuffing the run, putting pressure up the middle. We got some situational pass rushers. Now, we can also do that in the draft, but we still got to see exactly what's going to happen. But this defense last year ranked in overall at number 8. And that was in the first year of Patrick Graham. That was without OTAs, without mini camps, without anything. We brought back a lot of the guys that was there last year. And we added some pieces what we needed. So this year, I said it last year, this year, we're going to be a top 5 defense. And I can almost guarantee that. We're going to be a top 5 defense. So everything is set up for this organization and for this team and for Daniel Jones to take us to that next level, because he has the offense. The offense should be way better than it was last year. Last year, we were almost dead last. No, actually, we was like number 30th, but almost dead last in every statistical category. Our defense was number 8. If our defense goes to number 5, and if our offense, it doesn't even have to be crazy good, top 10. If we're ranked number 12 as an overall offense, we're going to have a deadly team, especially making the playoffs. But this offseason moves, these free agencies acquisitions, they have been really good. I would give this a grade A, thumbs up. I want to see them get a pass rusher. Maybe they'll end up getting one on the market late towards like after the draft and things of that nature, and I still want to see what they do in the draft. But at this point right now, we have addressed every need that we really wanted, was able to get everybody underneath the contract, underneath the salary cap, and going into next season, we're going to be looking like a beast. And if there's any betting people out there, I'm telling you, bet on the Giants winning the division, because you're going to make some money, for real. And this has been a Subtle's Take for Easy 3 Sport Production. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and also share the video. Sharing is caring. Help the channel grow. Until next time, I'm out.